Good day once again. Hi, Mr. Tabo Maupa again on security training. Today, as I promised you yesterday, that I'm going to be presenting grade C final examination. So this is what I came to do here today. So you better listen and focus, because I'm going to give you everything as it is in the final paper, and you just go and nail it. Then you are a grade C standard security officer. That is the minimum standard that you must reach for you to be able to go into guarding and patrolling, working in retail entities, as well as you can work car guarding or general guarding and patrolling. Right. Grade C final examination, it's also, they put 2 hours on it, because you'll be writing all the 8 modules. And then the 9th one is practical, which we evaluate according to your performance at the parade square or at the parade ground. That's where we evaluate and give you percentages, of which pass mark must be 60. So your performance must actually reach or surpass that pass mark, which is the SIRA minimum standard of competency. Right. So on the 8 modules that we did at grade C, theoretical, this is the examination paper that I am going to present now. Right. Module 1, we did legal aspects, which was opening saying what is crime, but it's not in the final paper, of which still the definition of crime comes back again from grade E, D until C, but it's not in the final paper. I'm just trying to reflect so that maybe you can relate to what we did at module 1, grade C. Crime, which is any unlawful human conduct punishable by the state. Then the types of laws that are there, where we got common law, statutory law, and criminal law. Then we took criminal law and use it in the security industry, because that is what we are dealing with. That was the second part. Then the third part now, it was about the grounds of justification. In case you commit an unlawful act in the line of duty, then you can be able to rely on any one of those 7 grounds, depending on the situation that you find yourself in. That is where question 1 is in the final exam. It says, list 7 grounds of justification. Those are the grounds I'm talking about, which you can rely on if you commit an unlawful act in line of duty. You defend yourself using these 7 grounds of justification, which is number 1, private defense, 2, necessity, 3, impossibility, 4, consent, 5, right of chastisement, 6, acting upon order, 7, official capacity. Those are the answers to question 1. Right. Then question 2 says, list 7 requirements for private defense to be successful in court. Right. If you are using only private defense, is the one which needs the requirements. So the requirements are, number 1, there must have been some kind of attack. 2, the attack must be unlawful. 3, the attack must be directed at one or other legal interest. 4, the attack must have commenced or be imminent. 5, defense action must be directed towards the attacker. 6, defense action must be necessary to protect the interest which is in danger. 7, the defense action must be reasonable. Those are the 7 requirements for private defense to work in your favor in a court of law. When you commit an offense or you do anything unlawful, you want to justify lawfulness of an unlawful act. You can use any one of those 7 grounds of justification. So private defense is the only one that needs those requirements, of which the requirements are the ones that I just gave you. So those are the answers to question 2. List 7 requirements for private defense to be successful in court. Number 1, there must have been some kind of attack. 2, the attack must be unlawful. 3, the attack must be directed at one or other legal interest. 4, the attack must have commenced or be imminent. 5, defense action must be directed towards the attacker. 6, defense action must be necessary to protect the interest which is in danger. And 7, defense action must be reasonable. Those are the answers to question 2. All right. Question 3 says list 6 Schedule 1 offenses. Schedule 1 offenses are those offenses that you will be arrested for. They're also in the category of Section 42 of the Criminal Procedure Act. You can be arrested for them. Things like robbery, murder, rape, housebreaking, intimidation, fraud, forgery, arson. So you just only list 6. That is on question 3. Module 1, legal aspects 2. Right. It's done and dusted. It's only 3 questions, the ones I gave you. Then module 2, protection of information, it's also got 3 questions. Question 1 says list 4 factors that can be detrimental to classified information. Or it can say list 4 factors detrimental to classified information. So we've got number 1, espionage. 2, open sources. 3, negligence. 4, damage. Those are the answers on module 2, question 1, protection of information. Question 2 says list 4 categories of information protection. The categories that it is protected on, because it's not the same. How we protect information differs. So it starts with document security, then we've got office security, then we've got personnel security, and 4, personal security. Those are the 4 factors those are the 4 categories of the protection of information. I'm sorry. Those are 4 categories of information protection under question 2. Number 1, office security. 2, document security. 3, personnel security. 4, personal security. That's question 2. Question 3 now comes saying list 4 factors that can affect personal security, where we got things like habits, patterns, gambling, responsibilities, debt, things like that. But they are looking only for 4. Those are the 4 factors that can affect personal security. Right, done and dusted module 2. Module 3, it's got, that's role in emergency. It's titled role in emergency. We've got 3 questions there. Question 1, it says list 2 types of strikes. Number 1, peaceful strike. Number 2, violent or riotous strike. Right. Question 2 says list 2 types of natural disasters. Number 1, earthquake. 2, hailstorm. 3, lightning. 4, volcano. There is a lot. Even tsunamis also go in there. The only one 2. That is with question 2. Question 3 says list 6 immediate action drills in case of accident. It also falling under role in emergency. Number 1, inform control immediately. Inform about the type of accident is it. Number 3, number of people injured or killed. Give them that information. Does the emergency situation still exist? Help the injured. Make the injured comfortable. Those are the answers. That is question 3. List 6 immediate action rules in case of accident. Number 1, inform control immediately. Give them the nature of the accident. That's number 2. Number of people injured or killed. Number 3. Number 4, does emergency situation still exist? Number 5, help the injured. 6, make the injured comfortable. Module 3, done and dusted. Module 4, bomb threats. It's only 1 question there in the final. which says list 5 reasons for the application of bombs. List 5 reasons for the application of bombs. Or they can put it like this: list 5 purposes. Yeah, list 5 purposes. Some say 5 reasons, but it originally supposed to say list 5 purposes for the application of bombs. All right. The purposes for the application of bombs are: number 1, to set fire to premises and equipment. Number 2, to kill or injure people. Number 3, to draw attention to political grievances and dissatisfaction. Number 4, to draw attention away from planned incidents elsewhere. Number 5, is part of a psychological onslaught. Number 6, what's number 6? Part of a psychological onslaught, okay. To occupy security personnel, that's number 6. Number 7, to disrupt essential services. I'm sorry, those are the 7 purposes for the application of bombs, but the question says list 5 purposes for the application of bombs. I'm sorry because some of the things I forget. I'm not using a script. This is unedited and I bring it as it is. Right. So that is the only question under module 4, which is titled Bomb Threats. Then let's go to module 5. Module 5 with the risk, right? Or the threat. That is the title of the module. The threat or the risk. Right. Here we're dealing about things like the factors that can influence the threat, because they say the threat is any action or occupancy, right, against a person, installation or company that differ in intensity depending on time, location, and product. That is the definition of a threat. Any action or occupancy that can be detrimental to a person, an installation, a company, or organization that differs in intensity depending on time, location, product. Right. Time, location, and product, those are the 3 factors that can influence or intensify the threat. So first question is the list 3 factors that can intensify the threat, or they can say that can influence the threat. It's still the same. Then the answers are simply number 1, time, 2, location, 3, product. Right. Question 2 says list 5 typical threats to the security officer while on duty. List 5 typical threats to the security officer. Number 1, assault. 2, robbery. 3, murder. 4, rape. 5, intimidation. 6, bribery. They only want 5. You pick 5 from those 6 I gave you. Then the last question, which is question 3, it says list 7 typical threats against the installation or company. The threats against installation or company. Number 1, we've got industrial espionage. 2, robbery. 3, sabotage. 4, vehicle hijacking. 5, sabotage. 6, trespassing. 7, housebreaking. Those are the typical threats against the company or installation. Module 5 done. We go to module 6, occupational safety. Also one question sitting there. It says list 5 examples of poor housekeeping. Poor housekeeping is more or less unsafe conditions, because most of them, they are the same, right? So we've got uneven or slippery floor, number 1. 2, poorly lit up areas. Number 3, what's number 3? Dirty and unpainted buildings. 4, irregular removal of refuse. 5, unhealthy removal of refuse. 6, overcrowding. There are a lot, so you only put 5 examples of poor housekeeping, because the question says list 5 examples of poor housekeeping. Then you just give those. There are more than 5 in nature, but you just give any 5 from those 6 that I just gave you. right? So module 6 is also one question, done. Module 7 now, we'll go back to the fire prevention and protection. The same things that we were doing in grade ED, right? Only one question. The question says, list 5 classes of fire and give 3 examples of fuel to each, right? Class A, that is the first one. Fire involving combustible materials, e.g. wood, paper, coal. Class B, that is fire involving flammable liquids, e.g. petrol, paraffin, benzene, even thinners and so on, they are also there. Class C, that is metal. That is fire, which can start as any class but get in contact with live electrical wiring, then it becomes class C. Examples give, that's why we call it electrical. Examples given there is we got generators, cable, overloading, switchboard, and so on. That is class C, electrical. Class D, metal. When fire gets in contact with a metal object, then it changes, it becomes class D. Examples given with sodium, magnesium, we've got aluminium, zinc, all those. You just put 3 only. Then class E, fire involving flammable gases. Examples given are butane, methane, and propane. Those are the answers for that question under module 7. Fire prevention and protection is the only question in the final exam. Right. Then let's go to module 8, the last one now. Written reports, the one I was doing the previous day before I did this examination that I'm doing now. The last module that we did, it was called written reports. So under that module also, it's only one question. The question says, list 6 requirements of a written report. List 6 requirements of a written report. What are the requirements of a written report? Number 1, it should be accurate. 2, it must be complete. 3, it must be concise. 4, it must be objective. 5, it must be descriptive. 6, it must be honest. Those are the answers. Accurate, complete, concise, objective, descriptive, and honest. Thank you very much. That is the grade C final paper. There is 2 hours attached to it for you to tackle it. I hope you come with flying colors. Thank you very much for your support. God bless you. See you in the next video, because I'm going to start now doing all the progress tests from grade E to C before I start doing B. But I think by the weekend I'll be done. Then from Monday we start doing grade B module 1 going forward. Thank you very much. Enjoy your day. See you in the next video.